Okay, so what I've done for this one is just thought of a title, and I'm going to try and talk on it. So I think I'm going to call it... Oh, it's done that again. I think I'm going to call it Overthink, Underdo, Underact. Something like that. But then, the irony being that what I'm going to do here is debatably overthink by articulating what's on my mind. No, I don't know. I just kind of clicked record. I've been out all day. I've had a day off. I've been chilling. Kind of wanted to do something. Guess that's it. Watched a movie that just sort of like reflected back at me a little bit too hard. And I guess this is the closest thing to doing something that I have. Is how's about I do what I normally do, which is overthink, but point a camera at my face and while I'm doing it, and then I can claim that what I'm actually doing is doing something instead of, just thinking about doing something. To what extent is... Because you could say the act of thinking, right? The act of thinking, and thinking is something you do actively. When you're thinking, you are doing something, because thinking is doing something, right? So what's the fucking problem? Basically, what it is, and this is to me kind of what philosophers are just people that are self-aware of their own problems enough to know that they have them and what they are, and are intelligent enough and verbose enough to articulate why being the way that they are is fine or correct or not evil or stupid or not. Like, it's basically just I've worked out I'm like this. I'm going to map my individual self onto our entire species and thus blame the human condition as opposed to myself. So yeah, it's our species' fault, it's nature's fault, it's God's fault, it's not my fault. If everything that happened in my life was my fault, I'd be successful. Because I'm amazing and I'm perfect and I'm a lefty and everyone should just believe everything I say because I said it and you're not in here, so you can't verify it, so it must be true and there's no way I'm lying or manipulating you. Sorry, the collective took over, just real quick. I'm back. The individual is back. God, I wish I just didn't enjoy thinking so much. Because to me, right? Okay. Here is another one I was thinking the other day. Like, basically, I'm a loser. And what I don't mean by that is... Oh, you loser, loser. What I mean is, like, very, very literal, okay? I cannot think of a substantial victory in my life, ever, really. Like, it's... I don't, like... Now I'm trying to think of one. Now I'm trying to think of something that I could just define as a victory. Like, I mean, like, look, the only things I can think of are like, yeah, I've won, like, board games, video games, fake scenarios, okay? Fake scenarios I can win, okay? Give me a fake artificial, man-made scenario, and I'll give it a good fucking shot. But plonk me in reality, don't know, I can't figure this out. I can't quite figure this out. What are the rules? God, fake scenarios are so easy, bro. Fake scenarios are so fucking easy. But basically, when it comes to, real life, like the milestones, so like, went to college. That's the beginning of my failure, okay? So I started, actually, up to 16, GCSEs, effortless victories, okay? That's the problem. I didn't have to put effort in. I never learned to put effort in, okay? I was just very lucky, backhanded luck, if that's a thing, like bad luck disguised as good luck. Lucky in that, didn't have to try very hard. Certain things came to me intuitively. But then I started failing in college. Okay, so failed college. Didn't go to uni. Ran away from my apprenticeship. I did end up getting the qualification, but only because they chased me up at the end. And that's only basically probably because their numbers, like, they didn't want a failure, they didn't want to run away because it would look bad on their stats, so they enticed me back in, literally molded the criteria around what I had already done or what I could easily produce, and just basically, like, gave me a pass. Like, 80% of it I had done properly, but then that, like, final bit, whatever, okay. And then, so this is just that's just the academics, And then I, I've never had a fucking girlfriend. I've never moved out of my fucking house. I what I realised? I don't know how to like socialize in a group of men anymore, which basically what I mean by that is I take things too seriously. Men are just always fucking roasting each other and joking and taking piss and laughing, and I'm just there like, I want to talk about serious things. I want to talk about problems. I think about problems too much, and that is like a neurotic thing, and a neurotic is it's a feminine trait, isn't it? So basically, I wish I could let distractions distract me. Like, I wish I wasn't capable of identifying the fact that certain things are just distracting you from thinking about important things. It's just like, look, if you find this fun thing that makes your life less intolerable, enjoyable, then let it distract you, okay? Doesn't matter if it's bullshit. Doesn't matter if it's not important. You can choose to place importance on it based on its ability to make you hate living less. Just there's a problem with self-awareness. There really is. Okay. Say you start here, right? Say you start here and you want to improve, you want to work your way up, okay? But what I've done is gone, okay, what are we working towards? This up here, okay, we're working towards this. Is it possible? No. Okay, I won't try, and so you stay here. Whereas if the people that can't work out that what we aspire to be is impossible, they go at it, and they'll never get there, but they fucking went at it, They tried to make things better. Okay, what's that fucking one, that cliche, perfection is the enemy of the good. And it's fucking true, because I love perfection. I love it. I want it. I want it. I can envision it. I can try and try and create a scenario in which we've controlled all the variables and we've made it perfect. But it's just, nothing's gonna ever be produced from that. All that it does is make you sad about the fact that it's not there and it doesn't exist. So all you gotta do is go, this is reality, and what I can do is fucking shift it upwards slightly, okay? Forget about this. Forget about it. Forget about it. This is for me. I'm trying to hypnotize myself. I'm the only person that watches these. Fucking get out of your head, get out of the stars, get your fucking feet on the floor, and let's start. Let's press play. Age 27. Let's begin life. Okay, let's fucking try it. Let's try and leave the starting line, okay, Leon? Please? I don't even remember what I said at the beginning. I don't know what I said I wanted to call the video. I don't know if calling it that will make sense on the tangents that I just went on, but I'm going to end it there because it's been more than 10 minutes. That'll do.